guys? It's Scott from the Runners Flat. This is High Noon Wednesday. We're going to talk a little bit today about cross country. Hey, the season's coming up. A bunch of kids have been working hard through the summer, whether they've been in summer track club or training for cross country, putting some miles on, doing some hill repeats, things like that. Junior high through high school, the season's getting ready to ramp up here at the beginning of August. Let's talk about spikes real quick. One thing you should know as a parent and as an athlete is that when it comes to spikes, there's not as much variation as there is with training shoes. However, you do want to try them on. They make a lot of the spikes in a unisex sizing, and that doesn't always coordinate to line up exactly the way you would think it would with a men's size or a women's size, all right? So we bring in stuff from Nike and Saucony throughout the season, and what we try to do is bringing you a nice mix of a $65 spike. You guys always get 15% off, athlete discount, so $65, 15% off that, and on up to like a $110 spike. The difference in those is that the materials might be a little softer and plusher for the $110, or they might be a little lighter weight, or the function of the spike itself, it may just fit and feel a little bit faster to a kid, and maybe they think that's worth it depending on how old you are, how fast you want to be, all those things. But what we really encourage you to do is come in and try on some of these models because they will fit and feel different. You can see even on these two models that this one has a wider base underneath the foot, where this one's a little more narrow through the arch. What you got to understand is that kids' feet are going to be different. They'll have a higher instep, they'll have a lower instep, they'll have a wide toe box or a narrow foot throughout, or the heel will be narrow. You want to get your kid in here and really get them to try these on and try them on for fit and feel. I understand that we have different looks, different colors, all those things, but it's really important for you to help them get into a spike that fits well and feels good, so when they're racing, they feel good. We're talking about cross-country shoes. Let's talk a little bit about cross-country. First chance for everyone to get involved, adults and kids and youth. Everyone, Heritage Days in Waverly, this Friday the 20th, 6 o'clock kids race, it's free, 6:15 cross-country race, 5K on the cross-country course. If you haven't done it in a long time or you've never done it, you guys should check it out. All proceeds go to the running club up in Waverly for the youth running club that they have, and it's just going to be a super fun event on a sweet Friday evening to mix it up on the cross-country course at Wartburg College. We're talking cross country, now we're talking races. Let's talk about more races.
Hey guys, I'm Jeremy from Threshold Pace Timing. We're having a race coming up August 18th at George Wythe State Park. We're going to raise some money for Magical Mix Kids of the Cedar Valley. It's an organization that raises money for terminally ill kids. Sponsored by 93.5 The Mix. Kids race at 9 a.m. Popsicles. Who doesn't like a popsicle on a hot day, right? The main event starts at 10. After party, there's going to be a grill out over there at the Rotary Shelter. We're going to have a great time out here on the lake, you know, because it's a Splash Bash 5K. It's going to be highly encouraged that you go in the lake. It's probably not a hard decision for some of you because it's going to be August 18th. It's going to be hot.
Who's cooking? I'll cook.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, round, round, I get around.
Come out and join us.